What's good with y'all? It's your boy. Your boy. Big Ag. And we back. Back with another banger. You feel me? Do you feel me? Yeah, I've been rocking this for a while, so just to make niggas mad, just to make niggas mad. This just to make niggas mad. So if they watch it, they know who I'm talking to if I watch this video. My favorite team, the 49ers. I did buy the jersey though, because I always support Lamar. I always support my black brothers, you feel me? You feel me? Big Action Jackson, shorty. Action Jack, you feel me? Bought this video. I bought this jersey. This is the first jersey I bought. So right here. Today, yeah, I put these on first this time. Make it do it a little different. Today, we will be watching a video by a YouTube channel called AHKREACTS. It's two I think I don't want to guess their nationality. You feel me? But I don't want to guess their nationality. But I know they're foreign. One of the dudes speak French. I don't know who is who. I still don't know. I think the dude with the dreads is Ava, and the dude with the beard and the little fro is Preach. I think that's how it go. You feel me? But I've been watching them for about a month now, but I ain't been watching them consistently for a month, but I didn't watch videos about them in the last month, like 4 or 5, you feel me? And they actually pretty entertaining. It's entertaining enough for me to subscribe to them, you feel me? So you should do that too. You feel me? So what I like about them is that when they talk about a subject, they a little unbiased about it. Like everyone has their biases when it comes to certain subjects and things they talk about. They do too, and you can kind of tell that in their videos, you feel me? But I think do a good job of articulating their words and their actions into a, let's say, an unbiased way, you feel me? They treat everything unbiasedly, but you know they got their own biases, is what I'm trying to say. You feel me? Yeah, let's rock with that. That sounded a little smart. We'll go with that. You feel me? So the video I want to watch today with y'all is her marriage falls apart and she still doesn't get it. I don't know what it's about, but it's their latest video and I kind of like them, so I wanted to watch them with y'all. Let's get it, man. See, that's why I ain't say bang, because I knew it was going to be an ad. Bang.
When men are married to women who scream like this, they just want to die soon. All right, today's
I think I picked a good one.
Tommy Lar.
I think I picked a good one.
Something, as of recently, has been on my mind, and I consider myself a teacher, a helper, someone who could possibly inspire people to be better.
Biases. They had their biases right there. But when they talk, you can kind of tell they put their biases away just a little bit, so it's a little
and all the
unbiased.
boys who think they're men, but they're actually boys. This is going to be the summer of canceling boys. Cancel culture. You sick of it yet? Yeah, me too. So it's time to cancel culture, and you know I've got some final thoughts. This is going to be the summer of canceling boys.
Who said that? Got a point.
I just the attitude she says it.
Almost every single one of them have an issue with men. And you have to start looking at that and thinking, if an age range of that many people, including myself, living really all over the country and being blonde, brunette, short hair, long hair, I mean, tan, super white, super pale, I mean...
For a second, I got excited. I thought she was going to say super black. I was like, damn, you got some black friends too? No, she went, nah.
super white, super.
It is not just the guys in Los Angeles, Nashville, Dallas, and they're not any better in the Midwest. Quite frankly, I think they're trash all over this country. A lot of men are trash. A lot of men don't know how to treat women.
I ain't gonna lie, that's true. A lot of niggas is trash.
All over this country.
There's trash niggas all over this country.
Also just
Trash
taking in
niggas all over this
people who
world.
are having negative experiences. I'm sure you know people who are happily married and who are doing fine and they're good in their relationship. I'm personally single. Preaches in a relationship and he has been happy for a long time. Just because I may have a struggle or two here and there, I wouldn't be like, man, no man can find love with a woman because all these women like fake nails and like, what? That has nothing to do with this conversation. I look to my right and I find someone who's in a loving relationship and is happy. Again, this is just a defeatist mentality because it absolves you of any responsibility and it just makes everyone else to blame for your sense of unhappiness.
And I'm not a feminist, so please don't take this as a feminist rant. I love men. I think men are great.
No, we're done. She, in the same 15 minutes, said, I think men are good. I think men are great. Men are trash. You know what that sweater that I like, that I love? I put it in the trash. I didn't fold it. I didn't put it. I put it in the trash.
But that sweater?
That sweater is great. It's good. It's hot and everything. Like I need it every time I go outside. But it's trash.
Yeah.
Girl, no.
Men are trash. When we're saying stuff like that, also be mindful of what kind of messaging that's sending to younger people, to everyone else who's watching, who are internalizing this message, who are coming into the dating world with all this negative stimuli, and they're being like, okay, men are garbage. If you're trying to build a relationship with somebody, it's probably not a good idea to go in there with the idea,
You're trash.
you're garbage, prove me wrong. Jump in the recycling bin.
So I am
There's
going
a lot
to
of
help
trash
you.
men out here
The
and
first
women.
thing, and I've made
It is.
notes, by the way. I've made notes. This is how invested I am in this. All right. Next thing. Value. Take that in. Just repeat it to yourself until it makes sense.
I value. I think what's thought. I ponder the pond as I swim across the lake. I lay in lakes. I cake the cake. Poetry, flowetry. I'm swimming through oceans like an ocean inside of me. Slam poetry.
Bars.
Man.
Tommy Lauren.
Value.
Yes, she's whoring. She thinks she makes sense. It feels like I'm watching The Sixth Sense. I see dead people. I see trash people.
I value.
I see men. Men are trash. Trash thrown out into the garbage bin. Bin is a sin to be a man in this world who's trash. I lash out. At what's that? Clout.
What, bro? What?
Value Village, my nigga.
Until Value Village. Yo, wow. What do you? Oh, value. Maybe she's gonna explain it. Just put it.
She
on.
gonna explain
Put
it.
on. We just
It was.
You
It
don't know
did
what
sound
value
stupid at
means?
first, though.
value.
You value.
No, did you just ask me if I knew what value is?
Yeah, you got a value.
She gonna explain it. It better not be a dumbass explanation, though. Then she going.
It sounds like just broken Brazilian English accent. Value. Going to make efforts to value.
Why? Just value.
Okay, what she means by value is like if something is valuable, value it. And so she's trying to say, this is what I'm guessing. She's trying to say, I'm valuable, know my value, which is I think very arrogant. But hey, listen, maybe she's got amazing self-esteem.
Maybe just put it on. We'll see what she means. Don't try to guess. Just.
If you want to date a girl that has nothing going on, then that's fine. But please do not mix in people like me and my friends who have something going on with your other girls that have nothing going on. And by nothing going on, I
Damn,
mean
he was
this.
right. There's no way he did not
There's no
watch
job
this
that
before
is
that.
unimportant. There is no job that's not valuable.
Yo, listen, if you work at a 9 to 5, that's cool, but I ain't a broke bitch, okay? So don't treat me like a girl who works at
Not what she
TikTok.
said. She said value.
Yo, these niggas is clowns, bro. I said
You did that,
clowns, bro. He said value.
Also, keep in mind, you never know how YouTube de-ranks us and stuff like that. So if you like us, you support what we do, you enjoy the every other day content that we post for you guys for free, for your enjoyment. Leave a like, leave a comment, check out the Discord, join,
like,
support. We're
Join
not
the
asking you for
Discord.
the money, we're asking you to put some clicks. Like, yo,
Click.
smash that like button.
How many people
Smash
are watching a video?
always like 50%.
50%. 50% of you are not subscribed to this?
Yeah, 50% are just window shoppers.
If
I'm
you
subscribed,
wanna mix
so I ain't a
in
window shopper.
People like me and people like my friends who are go-getters, who work really hard.
I
who
would
make
do like the
their own
videos
money,
though.
Who are
Just gotta wait till
talented,
this is
skilled,
over
ambitious.
because can't do
Please
it with
don't mix
the
us
thing
in
recording.
with the Tatianas.
Phone.
This is one of the fundamental mistakes that a lot of women make. There are quite a lot of dudes out there who do not give a how ambitious you are. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying there aren't some men who are into it. A lot of us don't care. Some of us just want to be shacked up with someone who's going to be cool, who we can count on, who we can confide in, and who's going to have our back. For some people, that's mostly enough. All right, all your ambition, all that other stuff is never going to be more important than those qualities. All right? I need to just know you're going to have my back, that if I'm vulnerable around you, you're not going to throw it in my face, that I can trust you with my secrets, that, listen, when I hold it down financially, doing all this other stuff, that you're going to be there for me when I need it emotionally and all this other stuff. So all you're talking about, we don't value, but you're mad because our value system isn't aligned with yours.
Value.
We said it, ladies. If you want to go out and make 60, 150, 150,000, go ahead.
Do it.
But doesn't mean that us men have to value that in you.
No, but-
Who are you to impose that on us? The same way we shouldn't tell you, ladies, what you should value in men. It'd be like if I got up here right now and I was like, I can't believe that these women don't value the fact that I have every episode of Great Teacher Onizuka and I'm on Manga Kakalot every day. Boo, boo, boo. I have cataloged every episode of Dragon Ball Z from when Goku was a youngin' until when he had his 3 kids.
Nobody cares.
You don't value all my anime? Like that's how it sounds to us when you're talking.
Well,
about
you're
this.
trash then if you don't value that.
Yeah, it's not good logic.
We don't want to be there.
Got a
If
point.
that's what you want, find them. Please, for the love of God, do not mix us in with them because we don't want to be there. And quite frankly, we take it as an insult if we find out that you are also talking to 5 Tatianas who have nothing going on. People like me and my friends are going to be insulted by that.
You know what this rant sounds like? You remember that shooter that went by the California school, the Forever Alone, the ultimate supreme gentleman? He did this video, the Supreme Gentleman guy. He did this video before he shot up all the women at the school.
You'll finally see that I am, in truth, the superior one.
Dress nice. I have a nice car, a BMW. These sunglasses here were $300. Giorgio Armani. I don't know why you girls are so repulsed by me.
Same position, but it's the same
Wait,
thing.
is that real? That dude did that and then
It's the
shot
same
with
entitlement.
It's the same true
Set of
value.
females?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's going.
Bruv, do you know what an
What's wrong
incel
with that
is?
dude?
It's an involuntary celibate.
Yeah.
Isn't that what she's describing right now?
That's exactly what-
She's an involuntary single person.
Don't go to me. Go to them. But if I'm single, it's because y'all are trash.
There's a lot of women out there that I know that are my good friends who have amazing jobs, who work really hard, but who can't seem to find a decent guy, even if they go up in age 5 to 10 to 15 years, because those guys all want to be with 21-year-olds who have nothing going on.
I don't think she recognized how her slightly jealous, slightly arrogant, slightly bourgeois attitude doesn't come off as toxic. I'm surprised she doesn't recognize that. When I hear this girl, she's not making herself more endearing as I hear her speak.
No.
The more she talks, the more I'm like, ugh.
Ugh.
You know, there's a
Nigga,
famous
ugh,
line. I
that
can't remember
shit
who said
real,
this. It's Mark.
damn.
It's like, when men are married to women who scream like this, they just want to die sooner. Right? That's why men live less long lives. And talking out about other women. Those Tatianas, those low-class poor, like we got ambitions and we're rich, and you go for a girl who doesn't have anything? You don't value money and success? What? Do you not hear yourself?
She does.
Ugh.
She does, but she likes it.
Ugh. Ugh. You're talking down
loves it.
about other women.
But men's are trash.
But men are trash. But here you are disparaging women who are less fortunate than you are.
But men are
Okay.
trash. But men are trash.
Okay.
Those women out there are going to be a lot more fulfilling to you. You're actually going to enjoy your time. And if you actually might want a sustainable and healthy and stable relationship, that's probably the kind of girl you're gonna need to find.
How are you gonna tell people what they need to find to be in a stable relationship when you are single and you don't know how to get out of your predicament?
Hold on, is she single though? But the way she's talking, she is.
Well, she must be, because she's talking like she's single. I heard she had a fiance. Guess that shit didn't work out. So now she's out here talking.
Shit didn't work out.
Guarantee you she's out. She's done. Tommy Lauren calls off engagement to fiance Brandon Fickle, April 29th, 2020. Nigga, I'm a wizard, B.
I'm a wizard, B.
What?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Nigga.
You're a wizard.
Yo, newly single. This is like bitter bitch energy, and she not even a ghost yet. You know, tell him about the ghost of the bitter.
See, the ghost of the bitter bitch is the ghost that goes around like this around, and that's not my bit. That's D. Ray Davis' bit. He has a bit called the bitter bitch.
Okay.
And when it's a good bit, and he's talking about it's a ghost that's around girls sometimes and boys that it just makes you bitter and jealous, and that's what it is.
How does it show up?
And then let's say you have a girl and you're like, you go, okay, baby,
It's me.
Okay,
I'm the girl.
okay, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna run some errands, all right? And you leave, and then the ghost of the bitter come. Where the is he going? Didn't tell you where he was going. I bet he's with that. Why did he say that?
Why he whooshing behind him like that?
You're really good at that. You are a manifestation. You know how to channel that shit. Nigga, you talk to spirits?
You're a wizard? Yeah. I talk to spirits.
Okay there, Gypsy, let's go.
Gypsy.
Nigga, like a living Ouija board over here.
That's right.
The second thing, there is not a woman out there that wants to be your pen pal. She doesn't want to get your texts, your good morning texts, your good night texts, your random through the day texts, if they don't follow up with a plan to actually, here's the kicker, in person, hang out.
Is it possible that he was just talking to you and didn't make any moves because he just wasn't that into you? Generally, when men are into someone, they're pushy. In fact, that's something that women complain about all the time. He moved too fast. He was trying too hard.
A pen pal. But that also leads me to my second point. This is gonna be backwards for you guys. Make plans. Make a plan. So if you didn't make a plan earlier in the day, or better yet, a day or 2 or 3 in advance, I'm not interested.
Kitty.
I don't want to hang out anymore.
My stuff.
Because that ship has sailed.
Hey, she ready to pull my
Make a
controller
plan.
down, break it.
I want to hang out with you at this time. It doesn't have to even be a date. I want to see you at this time. Are you free at this time? Or when
Why
are
do
you
females
free?
not always think they can't make plans? Like,
Listen, I'll be honest with you. Homegirl, I promise you, I'll be honest with you. If these guys are not doing these stuff, it's because they're not that into you. Like, listen, if I'm gearing towards a relationship and I'm seriously trying to date people, I'm hitting them up early. I'm saying, hey, when are you available? Let's make plans. And I can guarantee you, most men are. If a man is into a girl, he wouldn't be like, hey, you available right now? And the girl's like, nah. And then he's like, all right, well, when are you available? That's what he's always going to ask afterwards, almost all the time. Or if the girl tells him, hey, but I'm free Tuesday, the guy will be like, oh, let's try to find a date. But if you think men are just be like, hey, girl, you free? And the girl's like, nah. He's like, all right, deuces. He's not into you.
You're a side piece.
It's very unfortunate. I don't think it's going to be fulfilling. But I would say to the men out there, try to maybe find a woman that you can talk to, communicate with, might actually have her shit together, actually be ambitious.
Why do people have to be ambitious? That's like such an American point of view that thinks that everyone in the world has to be ambitious. Some people just want to live a peaceful life. Some people want to be able to provide for their family and just be okay with that. Not everyone has to have these lofty ambitions of wanting to do lavish things and all that stuff. When I left this North American bubble, it made me realize, like, just living in Africa, living in different parts of Europe, that people don't always live like that. People don't always want to do all these crazy things. That's just your arrogant perspective, thinking everyone has to think like you.
If I can have a good conversation with someone, that's that. We could talk about different, and it's not just with ambitious people that you could have a multitude of conversation. It's with a lot of different people. You don't have to have a PhD, like she said. You don't have to be a TV producer. You just have to be, that's me. If you're pleasant, that is half the battle. If you have something to say, you're chill, This is like you're ambitious, but you're nagging. God damn.
Have you talked to retirees and old people? They have so much knowledge to offer you.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to talk to them.
Yeah, like
They're not super ambitious.
No.
Do I have to
But-
be like, hey, nigga, where you trying to go in life? Hey, 60. Like, come on, P. This just sounds dumb.
The next thing on my list is this: consistency. It really does not help me or my friends or any woman in general if you are really cool and you're really interested when you first start talking to them, and then give it 3, 4, 5 days, and all of a sudden you're not consistent anymore. You don't make plans, you don't really care, you kind of fade in and out, you're talking to 5 other Tatianas. Consistency is important.
Because he's not interested.
Not into you.
That's it.
That's it. You
That's
just
all.
find out that, you know-
Take your cues. Sometimes silence is louder than talking.
Maybe you're consistent.
Yeah.
And nagging. And it just dim his light. He's just dead. You sucked it all out.
It's like if your
Pause.
father ran out on you.
Pause.
You'd be like, man, where
Pause.
is he? Why isn't he showing interest? Nigga's not interested. he bounced. Okay. Sorry to tell you guys. There's a whole bunch of viewers like, thanks, Dad, for reminding me. I'm sorry. But like sometimes their absence is very telling as well. Was the dad example too far?
I ain't mad at it.
Okay.
You know why?
Why? Because your dad was present?
No, because it was true. I guess he.
Hey, listen, that response, I value. Any grown woman that refers to real women as Tatianas already is just starting off on a bad foot. It's like women who you meet in person and they're like, LOL, immediately. That is one of the biggest turnoffs I have ever seen. LMAO. Are you for real?
Nigga, you talking abbreviations?
The
What the
enlightenment
fuck?
that I thought it would bring. Nada.
Don't
Nigga, say
give
you
away
talking
control
Of
of your situation to the world.
Ain't even slang.
You gain nothing by sitting there and being like, everyone else is the problem. I'm here. Well, then you're still where you were before, and now you complained, so you push people further away. It's never going to work out well for you. So focus on the things that you can control and try to improve on that. All right. If you've got some trauma that makes you unable to connect with other people, then go see a shrink. If you are somebody who's distrusting of people, find a way to work through that before you jump into something. But there's no sense in looking at the world like everything is evil.
I can't give you guys advice on how to date and this and that. It's not my reality, right? So I'm not gonna sit out there and be like, you know what you guys should do? You should do. It's not my reality. I don't know. I don't know the works of it. I've been out of the game for a long ass time. So I don't know. But I know that one thing I know, like you said, being bitter is not one of them. And that's not even for dating. That's for anything. Looking for a job, exceeding in your job, trying to find more accomplishment, trying to go through the ladders of life. Being bitter is never a solution. I checked out a long ass time ago from that video. We're done.
Cool. All right. Well, if you guys value, leave a comment in the comments below. We want to hear from you.
Put a comment in the comments?
Yes, that's right.
Comment to comment.
Comment to comment.
Y'all wanna watch the bonus footage? You watching the bonus footage? Okay, so he ain't, but other dude is preach. Okay.
First question for men. If you like a girl, if you're even somewhat interested in a girl, you need to ask yourself this question. Are you single? No, I don't mean are you kind of single, seeing 5 people, dating somebody, still kind of in a relationship, kind of broken up, kind of on again, off again, kind of married, kind of divorced. Are you actually single? That means single. You have nobody. You have no complications. You have no attachments. You are actually single. That is the first question, believe it or not, that needs to be asked. And ladies, you should be asking it, because in 2020, it's not a given anymore that a guy that's actively pursuing you is actually single. So that's the first thing.
So you're gonna act like women don't do that? Okay.
Yeah, men are trash because of this. Yeah,
Therefore, women are trash because of this too, as well.
it's kind of like.
Okay, so
Yeah, but women don't do it as much.
no, women do it as much, and you know what? I'm glad, because that's equality. You have to understand as well that go ahead. When you have a good experience, you're gonna talk about it about 2 to 3 times. When you have a bad example, a bad experience, you're gonna be talking about it 10 times to 15 times, right? The way the brain, the human brain works is we latch on to negative things that happen. Example, I was doing a show and it was an arena, it was a theater that had 1,200 people, right? 1,200 motherfuckers. There was one person front row, arms crossed, me mugging, not laughing at a single joke. Everybody else was laughing. But I was like, man, what the hell is this? Why the hell is this guy not laughing? What the hell is his problem? Who cares? You have 1,199 people laughing, and I'm fixated on this dude. And we do that a lot. We're gonna be like, what the? And we just gonna forget all these people laughing and having a good time.
You have to count that shit
So a
real
lot
quick.
of times, sometimes, whenever people bad experiences, we remember the bad experiences more than we remember the good ones. And also the fact that whenever something happens to you, something bad happens to you, and when you tell that story, you depict yourself as the hero. So you think it's all them, not you.
That's the video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed, you feel me? Hope you liked them, not even liked them. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it, you feel me? Hope you got something out of it. If you liked it, like the video, go subscribe to their channel, turn their notification bell. They got good content, you feel me? If you didn't, I would suggest you go through their stuff and try to find something that you like for yourself, because it's not, maybe you might have thought they was more biased or something like that. But if you did, then you can't really do nothing for you, bro. Sister, uncle, aunt, grandmother, grandfather, grandsister, grandson. But what's that thing when you like you're not a part of the family? What's that thing? You know what that thing is?